Good day. I am Janea Erame and I'm your reporter for today. Now, let us go to the laboratory activity 2 of microbiology and parasitology. Our topic for today is the normal flora of the human body. First, what is normal flora? It is the mixture of organisms regularly found at any anatomical site. The human body provides many unique environments for different bacterial communities to live. The normal flora humans consists of a few eukaryotic fungi and protists, but bacteria are the most numerous and obvious microbial components of the normal flora. Normal microbial flora denotes the population of microorganisms that inhabit the skin and mucous membranes of healthy normal persons. The skin and mucous membrane always harbor a variety of microorganisms that can be arranged into two groups. Next is the normal flora of the skin. Skin is constantly exposed and is in contact with the environment. The skin is particularly adapted to contain transient microorganisms. Most bacteria on the skin are sequestered in sweat glands. Staphylococcus aureus is found on the face and hands in individuals who are nasal carriers. This is because the face and hands are likely to become inoculated with the bacteria of the nasal membrane. Such individuals may out-inoculate themselves with a pathogen or spread it to other individuals or food. Next, normal flora of conjunctiva. The conjunctiva is relatively free from bacteria due to the presence of lysosomes in the tears which flushes the bacteria. Predominant organisms of the eye are Moracella and etc. Pathogens which do infect the conjunctiva are thought to be able to special phyla attached to the conjunctival epithelium. Newborn infants may be especially prone to bacterial attachment. Normal flora of nose and nasopharynx. The nasopharynx of the infant is sterile at birth, but in 2 to 3 days' time it acquires the flora carried by the mother and attendants. The nasopharynx is a natural habitat of the common pathogenic bacteria causing infection of the nose, throat, bronchi, and lungs. Normal flora of the mouth. Normal flora of the oral cavity. The presence of nutrients, epithelial debris, and secretion makes the mouth of a favorable habitat for a great variety of bacteria. Oral bacteria include streptococcus, lactobacilli, and others. The mouth presents a succession of different ecological situations with age, and this corresponds with changes in the composition of the normal flora. Normal flora of upper respiratory tract. The lower respiratory tract is virtually free of microorganisms, mainly because the efficient cleansing action of the ciliated epithelium, which lines the tract. Any bacteria reaching the lower respiratory tract are swept upward by the action of the mucociliary blanket that lines the bronchi, to be removed subsequently by coughing, sneezing, swallowing, etc. If the respiratory tract epithelium becomes damaged, as in bronchitis or viral pneumonia, the individual may become susceptible to infection by pathogens such as H. influenzae or S. Pneumonia descending from the nasopharynx. Next, normal flora of gastrointestinal tract. The GI tract of the fetus in utero is sterile. It becomes contaminated with organisms shortly after birth. In breastfeed infants, the intestine contains lactobacillus. In battlefield infants, the intestine contains anaerobic lactobacilli, bacilli, and aerobic and anaerobic spore-bearing organisms. With the change of food, flora changes. Diet has a marked influence on the consumption of the intestinal and fecal flora. Normal flora of genitourinary tract. Mycobacterium smegmatis of harmless commensal is found in the secretions of both males and females' genitalia. They may pose the confusion with the tubercle bacilli. Strains of Mycoplasma and Uroplasma are frequently present as part of normal flora. Gardnerella vaginalis, bacteroids, and alpha streptococci have been found in penile urethra. Female urethra is either sterile or contains Staphylococcus epidermis. The vagina of newly born child is sterile and within 24 hours it colonizes with micrococci and enterococci. In 2 to 3 days time, the Darling's bacillus appears, so the flora keeps on changing depending upon the pH of the vagina. This is the end of our topic. Thank you for listening. Mabuhay!